have a match featuring two men who go back so far in WrestleForce. Brothers, friends turned enemies. It's one of the bitterest and most heartbreaking feuds we have here in WrestleForce, and tonight they write another chapter in their epic saga. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? The following contest is a singles match set for one fall. Can I please have the music for our first wrestler?
Well, welcome back to WrestleForce TV. If this doesn't get cut, because this song is now on a copyright list. But in all seriousness, what a match this should be. We've seen Mark Trew currently coming out on the stage.
Making his way to the ring, from Romford, representing the Dead Sad Boys, this is Mark Trew.
And a gentleman about to make his entrance, Kieron Lacey. These two go back a long way. Former tag team champions, former best friends. And here we've got another series in their rivalry, another match for the ages. And it will be a good one, it won't disappoint. Because when these two get in the ring, it's always a brilliant matchup.
I don't care about you. More like I don't care about any of you guys here in Tonbridge.
Oh, Mark Trew.
And introducing his opponent.
I'm getting words. Hold on, let Kieron make his entrance first, then I'll announce it. And here's Kieron Lacey. It's his first time.
Making his way to the ring, from Canby Island, this is
Kieron Lacey's first time at the Angel Center in Tonbridge, but always winning over to fans wherever he wrestles. There are some regulars here tonight that I recognise, and I can't say how many people are or aren't familiar with Kieron Lacey here at the Angel Center in Tonbridge, but I'm sure he's going to win them over because a great fan favourite, a very nice guy, always takes the time to high five and speak with every fan.
It's always a pleasure when I get to call a Kieron Lacey match. He is my absolute favourite, and as you said, Ollie Peace, I heard you finishing that sentence as I was just sitting down. A firm fan favourite here in WrestleForce, just so beloved because he's someone whose journey we've watched from his very first match to now, to see the man he's become, to see the shape he's gotten in. It really is so wonderful to see. And hey, come on, Mark, the bell hasn't rung. Referee Tom Scarper doing a fantastic job there of keeping the peace.
Oh, indeed. It was in our last match we saw B-Ray jump Voodoo. But yes, indeed, as you say, credit to Tom. Stopping Mark from doing the same thing. We're going to have a good, proper start to this match. And Gio, Kieron Lacey's your favourite wrestler. Your absolute favourite?
Maybe join first, you know, maybe there's room for two at the top. Certainly top three.
Okay, my feelings were very hurt. And I'm sure many's feelings were very hurt. But in all seriousness, yeah. Kieron, to be fair, has got to be my favourite as well.
There you go, we share the same favourite. Come on, let me back in the good books, please, I need it.
So these two, since breaking up, they've wrestled at the Southwood and Ferris Village Hall, they've wrestled at the North Romford Community Centre, they've wrestled at the Buckingham Park Community Centre in Aylesbury.
Does Mark think Kieron was born yesterday?
I know. Well, I think it's insulting he's even trying this on. Kieron, I think that's a very appropriate response.
Good, come on, Kieron. As I said in my pre-match introduction, these men do not like each other at all. Brothers, friends, turned enemies. Every match they have, a heartbreaking and vicious encounter. And you can just hear how hard they're hitting each other. catch as catch can, out the window. They're just hitting each other.
No, what a nice evasion technique. And a nice up the rope arm drag. He found it. Nice arm drag with a follow-through arm bar.
And Kieron Lacey now bringing it back to more of a mat-based match. Initial burst of aggression over. I think he's now going to try and control Mark a bit more, because as hard as you can hit them, you do eventually need to secure a pinfall. And Kieron Lacey is someone who really can win a match out of nowhere. You know, a fantastic technical wrestling base, also has high-flying moves, and as we've seen before, some very flashy pins that can get you out of nowhere.
And a nice elbow drop. A great innovative elbow drop with a turn that we just saw.
I think he was looking for that new signature pile driver, but Mark Trew, very wise to escape. Scarpering out the ring.
Last time these two met, it was the no-holds-barred match in Romford. We saw Mark put Kieron through a table, the merchandise table. We saw Kieron throw Mark off the top rope through a couple of steel chairs. This is not a no-holds-barred match, so let's hope that Mark gets back in the ring and we can keep the order. Tom's kept great order so far. He needs to insist Mark does get back in, though. Well, Kieron not...
And this crowd here in Tonbridge firmly on Kieron Lacey's side. Sick of these chicken-like antics.
Kieron is back. There's no excuses, Mark. Get back in the ring. Oh, finally. Good. Nice. Step spear. Oh, my. And a kick to the back. Brutal.
Good God, Kieron Lacey writhing on the ring in absolute agony. I mean, you and me are several meters, several feet away, and we can hear that clear as day.
Tough slap to the back. Oh, Kieron just...
His skin's going to be red raw by the end of this. And did you hear that sickening thud as he hit the wooden floor?
I did. And Mark mocking. This is Mark's downfall right here. Mark needs to stop acting like a clown. Needs to leave the dead sad boys. And needs to get serious again. There was a time when Mark would have been a deserving WrestleForce Undisputed Champion.
I mean, just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, Mark Trew then goes and joins the dead sad boys.
And indeed, I have an announcement to make. Using the Three Birds rule, it's going to be Mark Trew and Jay Joshua defending the WrestleForce Tag Team Championships at the next event in Dagenham against James Farrell and Danny Haynes.
That certainly is a huge piece of breaking news. So any combination of members from the Dead Sad Boys can defend the Tag Team Championships.
Evidently so, that's been agreed upon. Shades also of the Spirit Squad.
That's quite a big decision for WrestleForce management to make. They must have had good reasoning behind it, but that'll be very interesting to see how the dynamic of Mark Trew and Jay Joshua fares.
Another vicious chop from Mark.
Come on, guys! He can't hear you!
Oh, Mark with the stupid... Oh, sent him hard into the post, but this needless taunting. It's so stupid. Oh, what a double stomp to the chest. Kieron was fighting back, but Mark was wise to those kicks, avoided getting a kick for a third time, and drove his feet into Kieron's chest. Well, speaking of Dagenham, Kieron Lacey to go one-on-one with KM Lane. That'll be a terrific one-on-one encounter. Oh, what was that? I've never seen that! Twisting body press.
I have never seen that before. Kieron Lacey Lacey continues to innovate, continues to impress, but he's met with a clothesline that almost took his head off.
Well, when I wrestle Kieron again, I'm going to have to be cautious if I send him into the corner.
Kieron had better turn that into a gift quick before someone else steals it. He needs evidence he invented that first, because I've never seen that before. Have you, Ollie Peace?
No, I've never seen that. That's my first time seeing it.
What would you even call that?
A twisting body press out the corner. He bounced, he went in,
He used his
climbed up.
shins to bounce off the corner.
Indeed. He uses his shins also to do the Kieron crash down, so... And on a roll, I believe he was looking for, but Mark was... Oh, nice. Fair play to Mark.
Right on the top of the head.
Mark also using the corner to come out with a big roundhouse kick. And he caught Kieron right in the face. What a big body drop! And a crossbody! What an enthralling contest. I saw some people jumping out of their seats. They thought that cross press was it. Off the top, another cross press! This time off the top rope.
Right on 3, Mark Trew able to roll the shoulder up. He was hit with such impact from that second crossbody.
Indeed he was, and Kieron's calling to finish it, but with what? Mark's just kicked out of a springboard crossbody and a top rope crossbody.
I think he's looking for that new signature pile driver. I don't believe it officially has a name yet, but what I do know is that it's incredibly effective. And that does it!
Oh, Kieron Lacey's.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Kieron Lacey!
Kieron Lacey, I do believe, will be a future champion very soon. And that is why right there, putting Mark Trew away with the pole driver. And what a match that was. Another terrific match to add to the series. Fans here at the Angel Center witnessing another tremendous matchup between Kieron Lacey and Mark Trew. Kieron Lacey continues a slow progress to the championship. Mark Trew's downfall continues since he lost the WrestleForce Undisputed Championship. And I can't blame Kieron for that, not opting for sportsmanship, and then why would he, after the way Mark Trew has treated him in the past year. Thank you very much for joining us. Like the video, leave us a comment and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time on WrestleForce TV.